The Zappy realm is a Minecraft realm created by myself in 2020, which focuses on building in creative mode and features a lot of my friends. Season 1 is ending here soon, and my friend Polka Dot Monster still doesn't know how to build well, so my friend Axeth and I build a school right outside of his base so that we can teach him how to build well, so that his builds will be much better in Season 2 and beyond. Let's get started. Another day at school. It's time to make the morning announcement. Greetings, all students and teachers. Welcome to another day of school. I entrust that you'll teach all of our students everything that you know. Today's lunch is green bean and whatever we found at the dumpster casserole. And remember, grades have been at an all-time low, so we need to get them up before the final tests. So thank you for listening, and I'll see you all in class. Hello. Alright, so now I'm going to take attendance. Is PDM here?
No.
Oh, he's not? Okay, is Polka Dot Monster here?
No, I think he's running sick.
Is Ben here?
No.
Dang, that means there's only one student left, and that's you. So what is your name, Sonny?
Yeah, Frank.
Right, Frank. So we're gonna be learning some terraforming today, because this is a terraforming class. So let's go outside. We have to be outside to do terraforming. That's your first lesson. Did you know that? I'm gonna teach you how to build a very simple tree design. So we're gonna build a couple blocks, so like 3 to 4 blocks up.
All right.
And then you build up a few more blocks. It doesn't really matter how many, just like 3 or 4. And then you can either build up 3 fence posts now, or you can just do 1, and then you can make the fence post go on another side, and then you can do more logs. So just depending on how tall you want your tree. So next you're gonna build just like some fence posts going out. Make sure that like the whole tree is covered. So these are the branches of the tree, obviously. All right, PDM, those branches are looking pretty good. So now we have to put on the leaves, obviously. So we start from the top here. Start from the top, and then just kind of put them on randomly. So now that you know how to make this tree, I want you to go somewhere else in this field when you're done with this, and just remake. Don't make it exact. Make another tree with this same method.
I think I'm done.
All right, cool. So I really like it. This is a huge improvement to like the trees that you were building before. So that's a good tree. Next, we're gonna be making rocks. Okay, I'm gonna instill a mindset.
Take out your trash cans.
Again. It happened again. It happened again. Okay,
sorry.
Yeah, all right. So that's really good. So that's actually really good for a first time. This is a really good gradient. All right, so this isn't bad. So think about what this would look like in real life. That's a good way to do terraforming. So it's kind of like a slower, gradual slope. And then we got maybe like some stalagmites right here, like mini ones. And then you got a top here.
Yeah.
But you made some good progress today. So good job. Class dismissed, students. You all did a very good job.
Good morning, class. How is everybody doing?
Good.
Good. Okay, so quiet down, everyone. Quiet down. In summer break, I assigned that big packet of homework I needed you guys to fill out. Do we all have it with us?
I just transferred to the school.
Okay, excellent. So, also on the list, you need to have a notebook and pencil. So students, why don't you take out your notebook and pencil, please? We will be taking a little bit list of notes today. The first thing we need to know in structure, because this is structure class, is standard Minecraft build kit. So students, why don't you answer this question? Is it better to have a build 4x4 or 5x5?
5x5.
Yes. Why?
You have more space to give more detail into the structure that you want to work with.
More specifically, there's a center point. You always need a center point in your builds. It is much harder to make a symmetrical build when it's even. Okay, students, do we have all that written down?
Not yet.
Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go outside for a little bit, and we're not going to go outside actually. We have a building zone that we are going to practice with, and we're going to learn all about the different kinds of pillars. So, students, why don't you exit the classroom right here, and we will take a little walk down to the build room. So, Franklin, let me ask you a question. Why did you decide to join Zappy and Thunder Academy?
My therapist told me I had to come here.
I understand you failed past building schools, so that's why you're here. And then because you do that, you gotta add that fence, because it's realistic, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's basically all. The one last thing which we'll do outside is roof, but with what you've learned, let's go outside, and I just want you to build a small cottage from scratch.
Aye, sir.
All right. So overall, huge improvement, and I definitely notice how well you were able to use the space and how well you filled up. What I really like best is the sides and the back. It's exactly what I taught you. It's perfect. I wouldn't change anything on that. If you just clean up a couple things, you'll do great on your final test. Great job. Really impressed. All right, class dismissed. Go on to lunch.
Oh. What the? What?
We got
Neighbor-
salad,
What the fuck?
milk. I forgot what else was in there, but I'm sure it's fine. Have a
Half it-
wonderful day.
Half of this is burnt and the other half is spoiled. The hell?
Yeah, the oven broke. Have a wonderful day.
Good thing I bought KFC, man.
And welcome to. Yes, you are the one student. It's very uncommon for this school. No one's taken this class in about 35 years. I came out of retirement.
No, Bob's here.
For,
Bob's here.
where's Bob?
He's in the back.
You. I'm gonna make you bleed like it's your first damn boot camp. You too. Now, welcome to piracy class. You do something I don't like, you get whooped with the blade. My good sir, I'd like to give you the piracy class initiation thing. You too, Bob. You need to drink one of these as well. This is your
Don't
first
forget
assignment.
Don't forget Bobbert. He's also in the back.
No, Bobbert, where is he? I'm half blind. I can't see half these. Oh,
And-
oh
and-
shoot! There's another one here.
Yeah, that's Bobina.
Yeah. There's more people than I thought. For me, sir, you need to drink it as part of class. You don't drink it, you don't get no
I mean, I'll drink it. It just won't have the same effect that it's clearly having on you.
What type of school is this? What school is this? This better be Bumham's Institution of Black Magic and Green Shoes 101. Right? This Bumham's still is after all this time. Anyways, you might have seen the poster on my wall. It says, I love beer and I love wine. My two horses.
Alright.
And now
Where
we
are
only
they-
have enough. Frank, you are the new teacher's assistant, and we only have enough for us. So they're gonna have to wait here in the back. Now, one of the very important things of piracy, Frank, is you must understand sometimes you don't have a ship. You understand that class, sometimes you don't. So a very important part of piracy is learning how to ride those babies. Now, Frank and others, listen to what the hell are you doing, Frank? That's improper horse etiquette. For simplicity's sake, Frank, because this is a slightly more intensive operation than normal, to be a pirate you must have a boat. This is the golden rule unless you have a horse. Now, Frank, you must have to build a boat slabs, and you must have stairs. Beginning with Bumham's boat hull design. Frank, I'd like you to say, and other class 2, I'd like you to see it. This is 5 wide. So now, what's half of 5? It's 2. Not 2.5. 0.5s don't exist. That's what my grandma told me. If it doesn't look right, like in this case, and you want this boat to be bigger, chunkier. You sometimes stretch it to 3. Now, Frank, and class, I'd like you to go 2 out from that. You can't build a boat if you don't pirate, and you can't pirate if you don't build a boat. And fill in the boat. Take these, and where there is a missing block in the side, I want you to put a slab 1 up halfway over it. If not, just put a slab under where the block overhangs on this side of the boat. Just as my grandma always said, stairs make a boat look 10,000 times better. Now, Frank. One final step. You know, your boat's looking a bit blocky in the hole. So, you see these squared off bits here?
Yeah.
You want to put slabs in each of these grooves. Also, if you're really fancy, you get trapdoors here, and you place them like this along the edge of the boat. Well, this is kind of a chunky boat that I've made you make, but it gets you on the hang of making hole designs. Feel free to elongate parts if you want or something. I'd like to keep you a bit longer, but I hear the bell in the distance. Class time seems to be over. I kept you for a bit too long. I hope you understand how to make boat holes now. Same with you, class. And, get on out there.
Hello, class. Welcome to gardening and resources 101. I am your teacher, Miss Kanoko, and unfortunately I'm a substitute because our last teacher, Miss Amanda, died from pneumono ultramicroscopic silicovolcanoconiosis, and so she's buried right here. Don't step on her remains. It's very disrespectful. This class, the first segment of this class will be about gardening. First, we're gonna figure out how to plant, till the land, and now your plants are on their way to growing. Yippee! I thought this was gonna take way longer. I don't have a full lesson plan. Anyways, our test for this segment, before we get going on to the next segment, I call it the hoe test. Now, if you please step inside, make sure not to step on the remains of Amanda. Which hoe is more suitable for building?
Wooden.
Correct, you pass. First, we're gonna start off with shaping some blocks. In section number 1, carve out how you'd carve out.
Well, making a path.
To make it seem more kind of shaped with the land, you might want to add more curves. So I've got my little rock thing right here. You have your little rock thing here. So with rock, you definitely want to be a bit more rigid with the terrain. It goes from terrain to terrain, but like when using things to sculpt, some good things that aren't necessarily rocks, but they look like rocks and they pass as rocks, are buttons and pressure plates. So for example, say I want to build like a little crevice. Ooh, it's passing through a little rocky section of like a trail.
Alright, Polka Monster. You have been a good student so far. You're not like the best student, but you've made a lot of progress and we're proud of you. But before we can fully give you a grade, you have to do your final test. So here it is. In this shallow water over here, you're going to make your own. We're not going to tell you how big it's going to be, but you're going to have to terraform an island, put a boat next to it, and build a house on it, and just put some greenery. Put a house on it.
You're going to have to use an element from each class that you took, and you're going to have to put it into this build.
And there we go. We're all done.
For a first time, I'd say this is an 8 out of 10. This is pretty dang good.
Okay.
You just need to practice some more.
For the island itself, I'll give you a 5 out of 10 because you didn't get the second layer. But the tree, I'll give you a 10 out of 10 because I really like it. So
that's supposed to
7.5
be
out of
just-
10 because
Okay.
that's the average.
Okay.
Well, Kasami
so,
should do the farm. The house should be last.
So I feel like it turned out nice. I'll give it an 8.
It lacked the supporting feature that it needed.
Yep.
And this porch was done nicely. The entrance is good, but not a lot of detail and light on the front. I'm gonna be honest, I feel like your practice house was a lot better than this one.
Yeah, I think the practice house was a lot better.
I'm gonna give you a 5.5, which puts you at 29.5, but with the extra credit points, gets you to 30.
All right, everyone. So this is a very long. This video took a long time to record. It's a little late. Not that late, but it's a little late. Thanks for watching the whole thing. So don't forget to subscribe. This has been iZap. And exits stage right.
See you guys.
Oh,
Bye.
bye.